In this video, I'll show you how to create this with your smartphone. Alright guys, let's get started. So the first thing to do is to design our background, our line, and also our text. Alright, and I'm going to be using this particular application called Pixel Lab to design all of these things, and you can click the link in the description of this video to download Pixel Lab application. Alright, so the first thing for me to do is just to tap on these three dots here. Then I want to change the image size. I'll click on this image size. Then I'll just change this to YouTube thumbnail. Alright, then I'll click on this OK. As you can see, this is 16:9, so I'll just tap on this OK. Then the next thing for me to do is to delete this particular text. So I'll tap on this text, then I'll click on this place where the arrow is showing. I'll tap on this delete. Alright, and I'll click on this OK. So once I do that, I'm going to design my background right now. Alright, I'll just tap on this place where the arrow is showing. Then I'll click on this color, and I'll tap on color. Alright, then I'll tap on this plus icon here where the arrow is showing. So I'll tap on this. Then right now I want to change the color code. Alright, so I'll tap on this particular place to change the color code. Alright guys, so I have my color code here, so I'm going to type it out. So you can just maybe type it somewhere so you can copy it when you are designing your own background. So here's my color code, 1A 5. Alright, then the red, I'll change this to 0. I'll change this to 161. I can just delete this. Then I'll change this to 165. Alright, 165. I'll delete this 0. Alright guys, so I'll tap on this OK right now. So here's our background, as you can see. So I get the exact color I use for my video. Alright, like I said, you can just copy the color code and everything. So let me just tap on this color again, and let me click on this plus icon. Alright, so let me tap on this. As you can see, here's the color code I use. So you can just write it somewhere, so when you are creating your own video you can just type it out. Alright, so I'll just tap on this OK. Then I'll just save this I'll save this background now. I'll click on this export. So when you are saving your background, make sure you save to ultra. So I'll tap on this where the arrow is showing. Then I'll click on this ultra. Alright, it is very important to save your background as ultra, or any of the thing you are designing in Pixel Lab as ultra. Alright, so if you save in ultra, you are going to get high quality background or anything you are designing. Alright, it is going to be in high quality. So I'll tap on this save to gallery. Alright guys, so I'll wait for you to load. As you can see, image saved. So the next thing for me to do is to design our second background. So I'm going to do the same thing to it. I'll tap on this color, then I'll click on this plus icon here, and I'll tap on this pencil icon here to change the color code. Alright, so I want to paste the color code for the second background. So here's the color code, 001 F50. Alright, then I'll change this particular one to 16. Sorry, I'll change it to 31. Alright, then I'll change the last one to 80. Alright, I'll delete this 0. Alright guys, you can see, like I said, you can just feel free to copy my color code. Alright, so I'll also leave the color code in the description of this video. I will type it out, so when you are creating your own background, you can just copy and paste it. Alright, so I'll just tap on this OK, and I'll click on this OK. Then I'll just save this background here. I'll click on these three dots here, then export. Then don't forget, make sure you export your background in ultra, and I'll click on this save to gallery. Alright guys, so the next thing for us to do right now is to design our line. So for me to do that, I am going to change this background to transparency. I'll tap on this transparent where the arrow is showing. Then I want to design a line, just a normal line. So I'll just tap on this plus icon, then I'll click on this shape. So I'll use this particular shape here. All right, then you can just adjust it anyhow you want, but I want it like this. All right guys, so the next thing for me to do right here is to reduce the opacity of this shape, because the only thing I want is the stroke. I don't want the normal shape color. All right, so I'll reduce the opacity, as you can see. Then I will enable the stroke. I can just put it right here. All right, so this is nice. All right guys, then I'll change the color of the stroke to white. That's what I want. All right, then I'll tap on OK. All right, then let's save this particular line. I'll tap on these three dots here at the top, and I'll click on this export image. Then don't forget to save your image in Ultra. I'll tap on this Ultra, then I'll click on save to gallery. All right, so once we do that, the next thing for us to do is just to design our text. We have designed our background, we have designed our line. The next thing is to design our text. So let me just change the color of the background to something, let's say red. I am still going to change it back to transparent, but let me change it to red so we can see what we are doing. So let me just delete this particular one here. I'll tap on this line, then I'll tap on this delete. Okay, so right now I want to start adding my text. So I'll just tap on this. You can add text here. You can tap on this text, or you can click on this plus icon at the top here. Then you click on this text. All right, depending on what you want. So I'll just click on this pencil icon here at the top left. All right, I'll tap on this pencil icon here, then I'll tap on the pencil icon again for me to change the text. So I can just change the text to maybe Bluetooth. Let's say Bluetooth headphones. All right, so okay, this is, let me just do something like this, as you can see. All right, then the next thing for me to do is to change the font. So I'll just find where I can change the fonts here. I'll click on this font. All right, I'll tap on this font, then I'll click on my font. I have a Montserrat font here, so I'll just tap on this Montserrat font, this one here. So you can just use any font of your choice depending on what you want. So the next thing for me to do is just to align this. I'll click on this align, then I'll click on the middle one here to align it to the middle. All right guys, I think this is perfect. Then let me just decrease the size a little bit. All right, then I'll click on this relative position to position it to the middle. All right, so this is nice. Bluetooth headphones. Then I'll just tap on this plus icon here, then I'll click on this text again, or I can just copy this particular one. I'll tap on this text, then I'll click on this copy. Then right now I want to write the price of the earphone, so I can just write maybe $30. All right, then I'll just place it in the middle and adjust this. I'll click on this position and adjust this. Then I can just increase the size of the text depending on what you want. So let me just increase the size to something like this, and I'll position it to the middle. All right guys, so we are done designing our text. That's the first text. So I'll just tap on this background here where the arrow is showing, then I'll change this to transparent. Then I'll click on these three dots here to export our text. All right, make sure you put it to Ultra, then I'll click on save to gallery. So once we are done with that, we need to design our second text, but it's very simple to do it now because we only need to edit the first text. All right, so let me just change the color of the background to black so I can be able to see my text, and let me tap on the text. Then I'll click on this pencil icon here to just edit the text. So I can just write another another name for the earphone. So I can just type Beats Music Headphones. All right, and I'll click on this OK, as you can see. So we don't need to change anything much here. The only thing we need to change is just the text. So I'll tap on this text again. So for you to see this particular text I am seeing here, just tap on this place where the arrow is showing. So once you tap on it, it will display this. Then I'll tap on this text here, that is the $30. I will click on this edit, and I'll tap on this edit again to edit it. So maybe I can just say $45. All right, this is just an example. All right guys, so I'll tap on this this place here, that is the text section. Then I can just click on this relative position and position this to the middle, and I'll tap on the first text also. I'll position this to the middle. Alright guys, then we can change the background now to transparent. So I'll just tap on this, then I'll change the background to transparent. Then I'm going to tap on these three dots here and click on export image, and I'll click on this ultra, then I'll save to gallery. Alright, so the next thing is to design our last text. Alright, that's the last thing we need to do in Pixel App. So guys, let me just change the color to black again so I can be able to see my text. Then I'll tap on this text here and I'll click on this pencil icon. Then I'll change it to Beat Studio 3D fonts. Beat Studio 3D fonts. So I'm just using this name as an example. You can just type any name you want, or the name of the product depending on you. Alright, so headphones, I think. Okay, I get it spelling right. So I'll tap on this OK, then I'll just position this to the middle. I'll click on this relative position and position this to the middle. Then I can just change the price. I'll tap on the price, then I can just change this to maybe, let's say $38. Alright, then I'll position this to the middle. I'll tap on this relative position and position this to the middle. Then let's change our background back to transparent. Alright, I'll tap on this background here where the arrow is showing. Then I'll change this to transparent. Then now I can save my text. I'll tap on these three dots here, then I'll click on this export image, and I'll click on this to change this to ultra. Then I'll tap on this save to gallery. Alright, so right now we are done designing our background, our text, and our line. So the next thing for us to do is to download the product image we are going to be using, and I'm going to show you how I downloaded my product image and how I also remove the background right now. Alright guys, so I use Google to download my product image. Alright, so I can just type headphone. Alright, headphones image.png. Alright, depending on the particular product image you are trying to download, but make sure you add .png. That's very, very important. So once you type that, this is what you are going to see. Alright, so just go to the image section here. I am in the image section, so make sure you download the one that is, that is a little bit good. So let me just tap on this. I think this one is okay. So you can just tap on that particular one there. Then you have to wait for it. Then you can just tap and hold on this. Just tap and hold on it. Then you click on this download image. Alright, so once we downloaded the image, the next thing for us to do is just to remove the background. So there's a particular application I use to remove background from any images. So I'm going to show you how you can simply use the application now, and how you can simply use it to remove the background of this product image. Alright, so here's the application. The name is Background Eraser. So I will also leave the link to download this particular application in the description of this video. Alright, so it's very, very simple to use. Just tap on this load a photo. So I am going to import my download. Alright, so here's the product image I downloaded. I'll tap on this particular one here, then I'll click on this done. Alright, then you can just tap on this octo. So if you tap on this octo, the next thing for you to do is just to pick the color you want to remove the background from. Alright, so right now I want to remove the background from this white color. Alright, I'll just tap on this, as you can see. So this will automatically remove the background for you. It's very, very simple to do, and sometimes it might make some mistake. As you can see, it's removed this particular place here, and I don't want that. So let me undo. So I don't want it to remove this particular place, so let me just tap on it. Okay, let me redo. Alright, okay guys, so you can just tap on this repair to do some changes here. So if this particular application make any mistake, just tap on the repair and correct the mistake. Alright, so I'm going to tap on this done here. So once you are done removing the background, tap on this done. So right now we have no background again. You can just tap on this to change the background color. Okay, there's still some white stuff here, so let me go back. So that's why it's very, very important to click here where the arrow is showing. tap here to change the color, all right, just to see if you have done a perfect job or not. Then you can just tap on this magic to remove all this stuff, to remove all this white stuff here. Just trace the line and everything, you'll definitely get it. All right, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste enough time in this video. All right, so let me just tap on this done here. Once you are done, removing the background, adjusting it and everything. So I'll tap on this save to save it to your gallery. All right, make sure you tap on this save to save this to your gallery, because if you don't tap on this save, you won't be able to see this thing again. All right, you won't see the one you have removed the background from again. So make sure you tap on this save to save it to your gallery once you are done removing the background. All right, so I'm going to open our CapCut application now, and we are going to start creating our video. All right, right now we have downloaded our product image, we have designed our text, our background, our line. So the next thing for us to do is to start creating the video. So I'm going to open CapCut. That is the first application we are going to be using. Then the second application is Kinemaster. All right, that's the two applications we are going to be using to create the video. All right, so I'm going to open CapCut first, then I'm going to create the video there. Then we are going to go to Kinemaster and created another clip. Then we are going to merge them together. All right, so let me open CapCut application right now. Alright guys, so here's the CapCut application. So if you don't have CapCut on your phone, I'm going to leave the link to download this in the description of this video. Alright, so let's start creating our video since we are done designing our background, our text, and definitely our product image. Alright, so let me just tap on this plus icon to create a new project. So right now the first thing to do is to import our background. So I'll tap on this photo. So remember, we have saved our background. All right, so I'll just tap on this background here, then I'll click on this add. So once I add the background, the next thing for me to do is to wait for it. All right, okay, this is it. So I just tap on this background, then I will extend this to, let's say, 8 seconds. All right, so make sure you extend this to 8 seconds or more. All right, 8 seconds or more, this is it. So right now we are at 8 seconds. Then let's just delete this CapCut watermark. We don't need this, so I'll tap on this delete. Then the next thing for us to do is to start adding our line and also our product image. So I'm going to tap on this overlay, then I'll click on this add overlay. All right, so let me just add my product image first. So I'll go to my eraser. All right, so I'll go to my eraser right now. Here's my eraser. Then I'll stray a little bit to find my product image. All right, so let's see, it is somewhere here. Okay, this is it. So I tap on this particular product image here to add it first, this particular one here. Then I'll click on this add. All right, so here's the first product image I want to add. So immediately you add this product image, make sure you adjust this to the end of the background. That's very important. So if you don't do that, you might waste time creating your video and you won't have a good video. All right, so it's very important to extend this to the end of the background. So I'm telling you all this so you won't make any mistake when you are creating your own video. So I'll tap on this add overlay again and add our line. So let's add our line. I'll go to my pixel app, then I'll add the line I design. Okay, this is the line. Let me just add this one. I'll click on this add. Then once we are done adding our line, the next thing for us to do is to extend the size. All right, I'm going to extend it to the end of the background. All right guys, so let's start animating our product image. All right, so the first thing to do at this particular point, that is the beginning, I'm going to tap on my product image. Then I'll just decrease the size a little bit. I don't want it to be too big. All right, I think this is okay by me. Then I'll tap on the line also, then I can just increase it a little bit. Okay guys, so this is okay by me. Then right now I want to add a keyframe. All right, I want to add a keyframe to my product image and to my line. So I'll tap on this line, that's the first one there. So I'll click on this place where the arrow is showing. I'll tap on this place to add a keyframe. So immediately I added a keyframe to the product image. I'll tap on the line also. This is the line we designed. Then I will add a keyframe to this line. So guys, I want to do something in this product image. So let me just tap on it. So I want to crop, sorry, not the product image, the line. All right, so I want to crop the line. So I'll just tap on this okay, edit, and I'll click on this crop. All right, I want to crop the line. All right, that's very, very important. So make sure you crop this. All right guys, we have something like this. So let me tap on this mark icon here. All right, so right now it is, you know, it is very big. So I'll just adjust this. Then I will add the keyframe again. All right, so once we are done adding the keyframe, that is the first keyframe. So I'm going to tap on my product image. Let me go back. Then let me just say at this point here, I will add another keyframe. I'll tap on this place where the arrow is showing to add a keyframe. So I'll tap on this. Then I will also add the keyframe. That's the exact keyframe to the line. I'll tap on this keyframe to add the keyframe. All right, at this particular point here. All right, so let's start animating our product image. All right, so this product image right now, I'll go to this first keyframe. So make sure this particular line here where the arrow is showing, this white line here, make sure you are following this. All right, so place the white line on the first keyframe. So I'll place it on the first keyframe. Then this product image here, I want this to be coming from here. I want this to be coming from here. Make sure you adjust this and make sure you are following the line. So it will be very straight. All right guys. Okay, so right now I can just increase it a little bit. You won't see it when you are increasing it, but increase it a little bit. Then let me place it here again. Then I'll tap on my line and I'll do the same thing to it. I'll adjust this. All right. Then I will increase it a little bit. All right. Then I'll adjust it here. All right, guys. So once we did that, the next thing for us to do is to add a graph. All right. To add a curve or a graph to our keyframe. So at the middle of these two keyframe, let me just play this and let's see how it looks. All right, guys. So that is not perfect yet. We need to add a graph or a curve to make it very perfect. All right. So at the middle of the two keyframe on the product image, I'll go to this graph. That's the end feature there. So I'll tap on this graph. Then the graph I want to add is called is out 1. This is it, is out 1. All right, I'll click on this mark icon. Then I'll do the same thing to my line. I'll go to the middle of the two keyframe. I'll click on this graph and add is out 1, is out 1. All right, guys. So let's play this and let's see how it looks. That's so perfect, as you can see. Just see the animation. All right, this is very, very perfect. All right, this is absolutely perfect. All right, as you can see. Let me play it one more time. All right, so that's the first thing we need to do there. All right, so the next thing for me to do right now is to add another keyframe. So at this particular point, okay, let's say this is coming from here and it stopped here. All right, then what I want to do right now is to add a keyframe. So I'll just adjust this a little bit. Let me just add a keyframe here. I'll tap on this place where the arrow is showing to add a keyframe. That's for the line. Okay, let me adjust it a little bit. I don't want that point. Let me add the keyframe here. Then this also I will add the keyframe here. Then I will also add another keyframe again. Let me just put this maybe somewhere here. Okay, this place. Let me add a keyframe there. Then I will add a keyframe here also. All right. Then I will go back to my product image. Then this particular place I added a keyframe. Right now I will adjust. Okay, let me go back to my line. That's the first thing I need to do there. So I will adjust this line somewhere here. Okay, guys. Then let me just decrease the size. All right, let me place it here. All right, guys. Then this product image, I'll decrease the size to be very small. Then I'll place it right here. All right, guys. Yeah. So once I do that, I need to bring this product image to the front. So for me to do that, I'll tap on this. Where is it? This layer. I'll click on this layer where the arrow is showing. I'll tap on layer. Then I'll click on this tool. All right, as you can see, so right now my product image is in the front. So I'll tap on this mark icon here. So let's just give this a play and let's just see how it looks. That is so perfect. All right, so let me play it one more time. As you can see, the animation is so perfect. All right, okay guys, so this is for the first product image. So I'm going to do the same thing to the second product image. All right, so I'll just tap on this add overlay. Then I'll go to my I'll import the line again. Here is the line. I'll click on this add. I won't be explaining too much here because I don't want to waste much of I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll just be doing it and I'll just be saying some things. All right, so right here, this won't be coming from the beginning. Let me just delete this. Let me delete this. Okay, I'll tap on it and delete it. All right, this will not be coming from the beginning. All right, this will be coming from maybe somewhere here. I'll tap on this add overlay and add the line again. I'll add this line. Then this might just be like this. Let me decrease the size. All right guys, then don't forget to extend it to the end of the video. All right, then I will add the second product image to it. Add overlay. I will add the second product image. I'll go to my eraser and add the second product image. Okay, I'll add this. Then I'll click on this add. Then don't forget to extend it to the end of the video. Then I'll tap on this. Okay, let me just decrease the size of this. That's very important. I'll decrease the size. All right, then once I decrease the size, let me start from the product image. All right, so let me just tap on this. So I want to add a keyframe now. We are going to be doing the same thing. I'll just add a keyframe. Then I'll move to somewhere here. Okay, add another keyframe. Then I'll do the same thing to my line. Add the keyframe at the beginning. Move to okay. It is. Make sure you are adding the keyframe at the exact center you added the keyframe to the product image. That's very important. All right, I'll tap on this to add the keyframe. Then at this point here, let me start for my product image. At the particular first keyframe I added, I want this to be coming from here. It is almost the same thing, so it is not something very hard. It is very simple. It's just the same thing. You just have to apply. Okay. Before we started doing this, okay, we made a little mistake. I want to crop out this line. So what can I do now? Okay, let me just remove let me undo. All right guys, so I have undo it. Let me also remove the two keyframe I added to the line. So I want to crop this. That's very important. I'll click on this edit and I'll click on crop. So make sure you crop it. It is very important. All right, so when you're adding your this thing, it will be very perfect. So let me just crop it like this, and I'll tap on this mark. Then this is big. I need to decrease the size. All right, then I will add the keyframe again. At the particular point I added this first keyframe, I will add it to the line also. Okay, let me just do something like this. Add a keyframe. Then at this point I added a keyframe. I will add it to the line also. All right, so let's start doing our editing. So like I said, I'll just put this here. I'll put this here. Then I can just increase the size right now. I will increase the size. Then I'll place it here. So I'll do the same thing to the line. This line here, I'll do the same thing to it. All right, I'll put it here. Then I will increase the size a little bit and make sure it is coming from there. All right guys, then don't forget to add our graph curve. So I will add ease out one. So I'll click on the product image to add the graph also to this product image. So make sure you're adding the graph in between the two keyframe. All right, that's very, very important. So I'll tap on this graph and add is out one. All right, so let's just give this a play, just to see how it looks from the beginning. Let me play this. All right, guys, so that's so perfect. All right, so let's continue. So guys, we are going to add another keyframe to this. So let's say at this point, let me just add this at this point. I don't want it to be too slow, so I'll add a keyframe at this point. Then I will add it to the product image also. Then I'll just move a little bit here. Then I will add the keyframe. I will add this to this also. All right. Then at this particular point, I can just place it here. So I'll make it to be, the same as the first line. All right, I think I got it. So on this product image, I'll decrease the size and I'll place it here. Let me decrease the size again and I'll place it here. All right. So we are getting this. So let me just let's see. This is how it looks. Okay. All right, so let's just continue. I'm still going to give it a play, but this is an so let me add the last product image. After that, then we can start adding our text. All right, so at this particular point, this one is going down. I want to add another product image and another line, so I'll just go back and I'll click on this add overlay. So the first thing for me to do is just to add the line. Okay, let me just add the product image first. It does not mean anything. All right, so let me just add this and I'll click on this add. All right, so right now make sure you extend it to the end of the font. All right, so let me add another overlay and let me add the line. Let me go to my pixel app and let me add or let me go to my album. Okay, this is pixel app. So let me add in here, then I'll click on this add. So immediately I added the line. I want to crop it because I don't want to make that mistake again. So I'll just tap on this edit, then I'll click on crop. Then I'll just crop this. All right. Okay. Why is it hanging? Okay. It is no more hanging. So guys, let me place it here. Then let me click on this mark icon here. Okay. So make sure you extend this to the end of the background also. We are still going to cut it. We might leave it or we might cut it depending on what you want. But okay, this is here. So this particular line here, it won't start from the middle. All right, so I'll just decrease the size first. I'll place it somewhere here. Yeah, okay. Then this product image, I'll do the same thing to it. Okay. Let's just adjust it a little bit. I want it to be very, very perfect. All right. All right, guys. I think we have gotten some good positioning here. So let's start adding our keyframe. So I don't want to waste time. So let me just add a keyframe. Add a keyframe also here. Then let me just move a little bit because this one is not too, the distance is not too much. So I'm not going to add a keyframe when it will be too much. All right, I hope you get what I'm saying. Well, let me just add a keyframe here. All right, then at the first place I added a keyframe, I can just want this to be coming from here. It is just the same thing we have been doing. All right, you just have to apply creativity. That's it. So let me just adjust this also to be coming from here. Okay, guys. Okay, I want this to be in a line. Then don't forget, we always increase it at this point. I don't want to increase it too much because we are almost done with our video. So okay, then don't forget to add the curve, the graph we always added. So I'll just tap on this graph, then I will add, let's say, is out one. That's the graph we have been added. then I'll add it here. Also make sure you are in between the two keyframe. So I'll click on graph, then I'll click on ease out one. All right, so guys, we are going to add another keyframe right here, then we add another one here. So I'll add the same thing to the line. I will add a keyframe here. All right, so right now I'll just position this, not the product image. Let me position the line first. That's the first thing we need to do there. All right, I want it to be, be in the same line with all the line. Then I'll do the same thing to this. Then I'll place it right here. So let me just click on this. Let me click on this layer and I'll click on this 5. Okay, why is it not working? Okay, 6. Okay, it worked. So let me decrease the size. All right, so let's give this a play and let's see how it looks. All right, guys, so this is so perfect. All right, so let's start adding our text. That's the last thing we need to do. Just our text, that's the last thing there. All right, so I'll be adding okay, let me just click on this. Let me go back. All right, so we need to know the points we need to add the text. So let's say right here we are going to add our first text we design on Pixel Lab. So guys, I am going to tap on this overlay, then I will add overlay. So remember, we have designed our text in Pixel Lab, so we don't need to do too much here. All right, so okay, I saved the text now. Where is it? Okay, this is it. So let me add this for the first one. Then make sure you extend this to the end of the video. Then don't forget to crop. I'll click on this edit, then I'll crop. That's also very important. Once you crop it, it will be too big. You just need to adjust it. It is nothing. All right, so we have something like this. Tap on this mark icon here. As you can see, it is very big, so we need to adjust this. We need to okay. All right, guys, so we just need to place this here. As you can see, it is very simple to do. I'll just need to give it some animation. Let me just see any animation we can give this. Let me tap on the text, click on animation. Okay, I need to on my data for me to give it an animation. Oh, okay, let me just on my data and give it an animation. Okay, I don't want to on my data, because if I on my data right now, the video might lag and you might not really understand what I'm trying to say. So let me just give it a keyframe animation. That's even better. All right, that is better than the normal animation. So if you just tap on this animation, don't give it the normal animation. All right, it is very better to give it a keyframe animation. So at the starting point here, I'm going to add a keyframe. That's to the text. Right now I am dealing with the text. So at this particular point, I will add another keyframe. Then at this point, I can just give it, maybe it is coming from here. It is just a normal animation. All right, then I can just add a graph in between the two keyframe. All right, I will add a graph. Tap on this graph. Then I think I'll be adding, let's say, is in. Okay, that is not perfect. Let's see the animation that is perfect. Alright guys, so all these animations are not really perfect. Alright, so let me just leave it at custom. So let's just play this and let's see maybe it is perfect or not. Okay guys, I think this is not really perfect, but you can just give it this animation here. Tap on animation and add any animation of your choice. I'm just using this as an example, it is not really perfect. All right, so let me just add it somewhere here. Let me tap on this add, and let me tap on this add. Okay, let's see this. Okay, I think this is perfect now. All right, this is perfect now. All right, so that's the first text. We are going to add the second text to, you know, at this point. I'll click on add overlay. All right, you can just play around it, and you know, it depends on you. So let me just add, let me go to my pixel lab, let me add this one here. I'll click on this add, then don't forget to extend it to the end of the background. Then also make sure you crop it. I'll tap on okay, edit, and I'll click on crop. Then I'll just crop this a little bit. I don't know why it is hanging. Why is it hanging? I don't really know why it is hanging. Let me click on crop again. Okay, let's tap on this plus icon here. Then I'm going to decrease the size. All right guys, and I can just place it right here, so make sure it is aligned. All right guys, so I think this is nice. Then don't forget to add our keyframe. I'll add a keyframe at the beginning, then I'll just shift a little bit, just a little bit. All right, add another keyframe. So I think this is what we did here also. All right, let me delete this and let me shift a little bit small. Add the keyframe. All right, then at this beginning, at this point here, I can just let this to be coming from, you know, somewhere like this. You know, let's just give it a play and let's see how it looks. Okay guys, so let's add the last text. All right, so I'll just tap on this add overlay. Okay, maximum, it is saying maximum overlay track reached. I don't know why it is saying that. I don't know why. Maximum overlay track reached. Okay, so let me just let me leave it at this point. I don't know why it is saying that. Let me click on this plus icon and add a text. You can also add the text manually from CapCut. So let me just add the last text manually. I'll type Beat Studio headphones. This will be Beat 3. Okay guys, so let's just change the font. I need to on my data to change the font. That is why I don't want to add the text manually. But let me just leave it like this, because if I on my data now, everything will spoil. The video will start lagging and I'll not be able to, you know, give a full explanation again. I don't know why. Okay guys, so I paused the video there so I can on my data to change the text font. All right, so let's just continue from here. So don't forget to extend this to the end of the video. That's the text we added. Then this text also, we are going to do the same thing by adding the keyframe. All right, it is the same process. At this point, I will just add a keyframe. Then at this point here, I will add another keyframe, and at this point here, I can just make this to be coming from here. All right, it is not something that's very hard. It is very simple. Okay guys, so we are done with our video now. Yeah, so let's just play this video and let's see how it looks. Okay guys, so that's so perfect. All right, so the next thing for me to add is just a text. Let me just click on this text. So I will adjust this, and let's say I want to add the text from here. Okay, I'll just tap on this add text. Then let's say I want to type 80% discount off. Okay, 80% discount off. All right. Then I will just increase the size of this and place it right here. You can change the font of, maybe if you don't want to use this font, you can just tap on, let me click on this style, then you can just change the font. All right, so are we on my data right now, so I can be able to change the font. All right, so guys, the font I use here is Oxford, as you can see. Okay, so I'll just tap on this mark icon here. Then you can just place it here, 80% discount off. Then don't forget to adjust it to the end of the video. Then I will go to the style again. Then I'll click on animation. Then you can add any animation of your choice here. All right, so guys, we are done with our video right now. All right, we are done with this first clip. So let's just save our video. All right, so I'll tap here where the arrow is showing. I'll click here to save my video right now. So I'll just tap on it. So guys, our video have been saved successfully. So let me just give this a play. This is very perfect. All right, so let's just wait for you to start again from the beginning. All right guys, so that's very perfect. So the next thing for us to do right now is to tap on this done. So I'm going to open another project. I just want to create I'm creating. It is just a text animation. All right, so I'll just tap on my photo. I will add this background here. It is just normal text animation, so I can just delete this. Where can I delete the watermark? Okay, I'll tap on this delete, and I can just extend this to maybe 10 seconds. I can still delete it later. All right, so we are going to merge the video together on Kinemaster, so this is not a problem. So I'll just tap on this text. I'll click on this add text. So I just want to create some animation before we go into creating the second clip in Kinemaster. All right, so I'm just going to type headphone. Let's say headphones. So guys, once I type this, I am going to on my data right now, and I'm going to show you the font I use. All right guys, so the font I use is this Balor. Then the animation I use is, I click on this loop. All right, the name of the animation is G, as you can see, this is it. All right, I'll just tap on this mark icon here. Then I'll save this. Okay, before I save this video, I want to quickly add some animation to it. So at the first point, I'll just add a keyframe. Then at the ending, okay, not ending, let me just add a keyframe from, let's say 6 seconds. I will add another keyframe. Then at this point, I can just place it to be coming from here. All right, so make sure you are following the line so you won't did any mistake. So I'll just, maybe this will be going like this. So let me just play this. Alright guys, so this is so perfect right now. So I'll just save this video. I'll tap on this where the arrow is showing for me to save the video. Alright, so once I save the video, I am going to open my, okay, let me tap on this. So right now I am going to open my Kinemaster once the video have been saved. So let's just wait for it to save. Alright, so this is loading. So let me open my Kinemaster application now. Alright guys, so here's my Kinemaster application. So if you don't have Kinemaster on your phone, I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. Alright, so the next thing for us to do is to start creating the second clip of our video. Alright, so I'm just going to tap on this new project. Then I'm going to choose 16:9. Alright, that's the aspect ratio I want to use. Then I'll tap on this create. So guys, once I tap on create, I'm going to go to my download and I want to find the particular let the video I want to use right now. All right, so I'll just leave the link to download this particular video in the description of this video. All right, so I'll just tap on this. This is what I want to use. So before I did this, let me click on my media because I need to transcode the video on this particular video here. The video we save on CapCut. All right, so if you want to use this video on Kinemaster, you need to transcode the video first before you can be able to use the video you save on CapCut on Kinemaster. I hope you understand that. So I'll just tap on my camera. Okay, so I am going to transcode the two video. Let me just transcode this first, then I'll click on this transcode. All right, so let's wait for it to load. So I'm going to pause this video now and play it once I am done transcoding the video. All right guys, so I'm done transcoding the video, and immediately you are done transcoding your own video, make sure you also export the video. All right, so I'm done doing that. The next thing for me to do right now is to add the video. So I'm going to tap on this layer, then I'll click on this media, and right now I am going to add the video. All right, so let's wait for it to load. So I'm going to tap on my Kinemaster and I will add the video. Here is the first video. All right, so immediately I added this video, I'll just tap on it, then I'll click on this split screen, then I'll tap on this one here. All right, so once I do that, the next thing for me to do is just to blend this video. So I'll click on this blend, then I'll blend to let's see. Okay, I'll blend to, I think, multiply. Okay, it is multiply. All right, so once I blend, as you can see, this is it. Right now the video is now inside the circle, as you can see. All right, so the next thing for me to do is just to add, click on this plus icon, then media. Then right now I want to add the particular background we designed on Pixel app. That is the one we designed in the beginning of this video. This is the background. So once I added this background, I can just extend it to cover the whole screen. All right, then once I do that, I can also click on this blending. Then I want to blend this background also. So I'm going to blend this to, let's see, maybe multiply or screen. Okay, I think it's screen. All right guys, so it is screen. All right, okay, so I am going to blend it like this. Then you can change the color of the text. This particular video I added, you can change the color to be the same color with the background. All right, I forgot that is why it is like this. All right, but you can always change the color. All right, so I'm going to tap on this. Okay, this is nice. I'm going to tap on this layer, then I'll click on media. So right now I want to add my product image. Okay, I'm going to tap on, let me tap on my eraser. So I'll go to my eraser, then I will add just one product image. I'm not adding much. It is only one product image we want to use for this video. So I'll just tap on this one here, then I'll add in animation to it. I'll add the pop animation. All right, then I can just adjust it, and all right, I can just decrease the size and maybe place this right here. All right, like I said, you can change the color of the text we design on CapCut. You can make the color the same thing as the background color. All right, so I'm just doing this as an example because I don't want this video to be like 2 hours or more. All right, so I'll just tap on my text again. I'll click on this text, then I can just write something like, let's say headphone. Let me just say Bluetooth headphone, depending on what you want to write. So Bluetooth headphone, I'll just type Bluetooth first. All right, then I'll add the same animation to it, in animation pop. All right guys, so I'm going to adjust this Bluetooth. I can just place it here. Let me decrease the size a little bit. Okay, so I'll tap on font, then I want to change the font to Montserrat. I want to use this Montserrat black. Then I'll click on this mark icon here. All right, can just decrease the size again. So I can just tap on this text and I'll click here where the arrow is showing to duplicate. So I'll tap on this duplicate. Then right now I'll click on this edit to edit the text I duplicated. So I can just type something like headphone right now, headphone. Alright, then I'll click on this OK. Then I can just place it maybe right here, depending on you. Alright, so I'm just using this as an example. You can just play around it and set the maybe add it anywhere you want depending on your creativity. Then I will adjust the text to the end of the video and I am going to save the video right now. Alright, like I said, I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. That is why I'm doing all this. Alright, so I'm going to save the video right now. Okay, I'll tap on this place where the arrow is showing for me to save the video. So I'll tap on it right now. Then I'll click on this save video. Alright, save as video. I'll tap on it right now. Alright guys, so this video has been saved successfully, and the next thing for us to do is just to merge the one we created on CapCut and the one we created on Kinemaster together. So I'm going to delete all of this. Let me undo this. I need to delete this before I delete the media. Alright, so I'm going to delete all of this because I want to merge the one we created on CapCut and the one we created on Kinemaster together. Alright. So guys, I'll just tap on my media. Alright, so let's wait for it to load. Alright, this is loading. So I'll go to my Kinemaster. Alright, like I said, I have transcoded the first one already and it is saved in my Kinemaster library. So I'll just tap on this first one here. Alright, then I'll tap on this one here again. Then the next thing for us to do right now is just to trim the unwanted part. Like from this point right now, I don't think we need it, so I'll just tap on it. Then I'll click on this trim. Then I'll trim right. Alright, then this one also, I'll do the same thing. From maybe let me just trim it from here. Alright, then I'll tap on trim. Alright, so here's our video right now. So let's play our video and let's see how it looks. Alright guys, so this is so perfect as you can see. So like I said, I don't want to do too much here because I don't want this video to be very long. Alright, but I know by now you have gotten the right knowledge on how I created this particular promotional video. Alright, so guys, so this is the end of this video tutorial. Also, I have a complete video editing course that is going to show you how you can simply create amazing video using only your smartphone. Alright, so if you want to register for the course, just tap on the link in the description of this video where I write something like register for my smartphone video creation and editing course. Click on the link and register for the course. Alright, so guys, I'll see you in my next video tutorial.